Alright, I think everything looks good. Let's get back into working towards 10,000 achievement points. Gotta make sure I cycle the girls. Probably could have put her to a higher mining one. Let me see if Petria... I think Petria can get to a higher one too. Let's see. Oh, I gotta get the money. Alright, we'll get that in a minute. Confirm. Okay. Sign venture, not mining, high on exploration. She can do the 90, okay. Oh, she didn't have the gear. Not enough gathering. Okay, that's fine. Figured the ore and stuff would sell. Okay, trust and draw, trust duplicates. Yep. Sell item. Put up for sale. Someone might buy it. I didn't grab the money. I mean, it's only not even 11 o'clock, and I'm still kind of tired. Toad skin. Some of my rings went good. High ether. Yeah, I sold those too. Okay. Alright, I think I have to do the custom deliveries, and this needs to be, I need to go donate to Doma. Okay, we'll do that too. Custom deliveries in Doma. Alright, we'll go do Doma first, because there's going to be a bunch of cutscenes that I'm going to skip anyways, so not a big deal. Take a sip of my coffee. She'd probably be like, well, guess what? You have to go and do this. 45, split that. 22, I think. 22 or 23. Okay, so it's probably going to be exactly 25. Okay. Let's see, 25. Yep, exactly. Beautiful. Yep. No, not, I have to talk to, oh, I do have to talk to somebody, okay, that's what I figured. Talk to the school, the Doman school. Risa Juku. Biodoma 2. Good. 10 points. Great. So that's the third stage of the Doman restoration, so there's one more. One more phase, I believe. Go talk to her, and she's be like, oh yeah, let me do this. Alrighty. Okay, there's probably like one more. It's over here, likely. I think it's probably over here that they're going to be doing next, or something. It might be the gardens. I have no idea what's going to be the next one, but I don't have anything to donate. Oh wait, there's the cutscene for it. Yep. Kanto. Ah, it is over there. That's what I kind of figured it. It's going to be the garden area. Okay. Got a couple more weeks to do, so... Oh, I gotta check out the Island Sanctuary also. After this. Enclave Barracks, okay. Seeking the Light, that's a main scenario quest, yeah. Okay. Could do that too. Not that I'm really like looking for. Well, I want to get done with I think we're full. Yeah, okay, another cutscene. Okay, that's not it. What about here? Okay, so that just means I maxed out the donation for the week. Alright, that's good. Okay, we do have the tombstone for the Mog stuff going on, too. I did that one. I did this. Ultimog I can't do because it's a criterion of the dungeons I can't access. Okay. Carry me in the binding. The binding coils is actually really freaking easy. You can solo it. You can solo it unsynced, but I understand the wanting to do it without syncing. Okay, let's go check the Island Sanctuary first. We'll see how much money I made this past week. I'm not going to do the gathering for it today. That's something I'll do in my own time. I might set up next week's, but... So we kind of did max it out. Alright, go here. $10,000. Yeah, probably didn't do much this past week. Yeah, 17K was my best. So everything is maxed. Only 12. Maximize length, please. Thank you. I don't think... Yeah, I don't know. It's not really worth it, because a lot of the stuff you gather, it's like the value is not really that high. Exchange for permits? No. Exchange for Felicia's tokens. I don't have any of those. I thought I did that this beat. Vouchers for mounts. I thought I did that. Because a part of the thing for this past week was the, Oh, it didn't ship enough. Oh. 5 out of 8. Oh, I see. I didn't look at this right here. Fossil display. So that's this week. And next week. Powder paprika, essential droth, and the Ilework coral sword. I might as well set my other ones up first. So it's these guys first. Lands one. Just go here to do these first. I wish this was a little bit less clunky. Can't. What are you gonna do about it? I swear, it was gonna tell me I have to go out and go buy coal or gather freaking clay or something. I'll do that later, of course. Okay. Vine, log, copper ore, clay, hemp, iron ore, and then leucogranite. Which, this is actually an easy one to get because you go on top of the mountain, so I'll leave those for later. Alright, what do they want for felicitous favors? Next week, powdered paprika. Powdered paprika, so that's food. Would that be food stuff? Preserved food? No. Concoctions? Oh, there it is. Okay. So it takes 2. I get 20 of them. Okay. But which would be better? So let's see. We put the essential draught. Let's do that one first. And then the paprika, because that'll make it double. I'll make that double. 8. Okay. 8. I guess we just kind of double it up like this, pretty much. Oh, not enough space. Okay, that's fine. Just copy this workshop's agenda here. And then I think that should be enough, but I'll do it again. Okay. And then for the last 2 days, we'll do the other ones. So we need garnet rapiers, so that'll be number 2. And I believe that's an 8-hour one too, also. That'll work. Arms. Garnet coral sword, that's what we want, okay. Doable. These are both 8 hours, okay. Let's do something short. Can I do 3 of these in a day? Supply non-existent. Alright, 6. 1, 2, 3, and that'd be like 2. I think I put that here also. That might be enough. What would be a 4? What would be a 4 we could stick? Here, all 6 hours, okay. This is considered arms and marine merchandise. Okay. Oh, I could do the grilled clam. Grilled clam. Yeah, okay, let's try that. Clear this workshop's agenda. Yes. So we start with marine merchandise. We get the grilled clam at the top just to start it, and then the second one is the coral sword. Grilled clam, and then a coral sword. Okay. That should be enough. Copy. Clear. Yes. Apply copied agenda. There we go. Still normalish. I can actually I think I will gather this right now. Okay, so this is for next week. Okay, so we got our lazy man set presets and then the other stuff right there. Didn't get the other Felicitas favors. I thought I had that set correctly. I must have been reading the wrong one. Yeah. Current season 25, yeah. Okay, so this one right here. Fossil display, coral swords. This should work. That should work. Let's go. Okay, I should go get my materials now. Even though this is a very, very boring thing to do. Oh, my favorite. Vines and logs. I love that. I love getting vines and logs. Iron ore and leucogranite. We do that on top of the mountain. Okay. Well, I know where to get the vines. And the logs will just be a pain in the butt, but we'll get those too. Okay. Stop there. Talk to you. Not much of the green feed left. Okay. Feed. Uh, 150. Craft. 450 of those. Okay. And that should be enough for now. Yeah. Okay. Good, good, good. We have one of everything being produced right now. I mean, I'm functionally done with this. I got the achievement to get to level 20. Just the other one's kind of maxing out. Hello, Spry. Hello. Welcome. So I just noticed you when I looked over. This is Island Sanctuary, correct? I'm kind of... I said I wasn't going to come over here and do the gathering, but I don't have much to get this time for this production week. So I got to get the vines, which are the painful ones, and then the copper ore, which is in a similar position over there. And then wood. Of course, I always need more wood. Okay, let's get these guys going. At least the island sprint actually stays as easily as we still move slow. Like every 10 you can just renew it every 10 or so seconds. You only did it once and then like not again. Yeah, I would get it. It takes a long time. I did find some presets for the workshops that were like the lazy man's way of getting like the experience and such, because that's the best way to get experience here. But the gathering part really is really awful. You only get one of each, so it's just it takes so long. It takes so long to get stuff. Especially when you have to do like vines and hemp, and they're only in very certain spots on the map, and it's like, okay, cool. I don't need any vine anymore, that's good to see. But I do need 12 copper ore, and those are over here. And I'm still spoiled by the cosmic exploration. Because the lunar sprint, or whatever it's called, cosmic sprint, like, you move so fast. Everywhere else you feel like I'm walking, even though I'm technically sprinting. Oh man. But yeah, I'm just gonna gather this stuff and then leave, but it's gonna take a little bit of time because the nodes reset. You have to do so many nodes of gathering from certain nodes before the first one's reset. So you have to go in this like long circle. You have to hit some extra ones just to make sure you get everything, and then go from there. I think that one's ready. Yeah, that one's ready again. Oop. I do need one of those. I think it's island log. Do I need the island log or the palm logs? I hope it's the island. Island log, only 9. Okay, so I don't need like 50. Yeah, see, that's not done yet. It's not back. So we'll go grab a few more vines, because every single time I do these things, I need vines every week, apparently. Of course, with here, I'm not also trying to get, like, the rare... all the rare capturable animals to get the products. Like, I'm not doing that. I have a couple rare ones, but that's really about it, just because I ran into them, like, randomly. Didn't go get them specifically. So... what else? Yeah, everything's maxed out. Sanctuary rank's maxed out. I got the achievement for it. I got the one last week with you sell more than 15,000 in a single cycle. 15,000 calories in a single cycle. I did that, or I got that one. And a lot of the other stuff's just like maxing out and trying to sell it, but there's like, I don't know if anybody's actually doing this anymore. I'm trying to find it, and find the information super hard, and I'm not joining some random, I'm not downloading Discord to join some stupid community to get it, you know? So it's just like, can't print a guide. You can't have a guide anymore. You have to have a freaking Discord to go there. And then the information is probably really hard to find anyways, because that's probably how it goes. But then again, what do I know? Okay. Get some more vines, because I always need these stupid things. Oh, I got the copper. Alright, I'm gonna get a few more. Do this last loop, and then we'll go get the leucogranite. Leucogranite and the iron, because that's on the top of the mountain. Right, this point right there. You just go in a loop. It's actually really, really fast. If you felt like grinding out experience, that's where you gotta go. Just go up there, because it's such a small loop. You can use so many in a, you know, it's 10 nodes? Something like that. It's like 100, 110? 10 or 11 nodes in a circle. So every loop is 100, so every loop is 110 experience for that. You could sit there and mindlessly grind out your your Island Sanctuary level experience if you really want to. But that's probably not fun. The best experience is getting through, you know, building the buildings, obviously, that's one of them, and then doing the workshop. So, the best way to do it. 7 logs, which is actually not bad. Clay, I can get that really easy. Hemp, I don't remember where you are. You're okay. You're down there. Okay. Let's get the iron and the leucogranite, because that's gonna take more time. You cannot level gatherer at all. I'm just talking about experience for the actual island. So basically all this me gathering, if I was getting it, it would say, you know, you get 10 experience points, and that's counting towards this experience right here. The island EXP. Yeah. The only place you can level your gatherers and miners is the cosmic exploration. And I think the diadem too. The diadem lets you level up stuff, but I never used that. I never understood how that worked, but all my gatherers are all level 100 anyways, so. Which I did on the moon, because you get stupid amounts of experience. Probably shouldn't do that. So as soon as I finish this, that won't pop up. It's like 10 or 11. Leveled through Diadem because you started in Shadowbringers. Okay. I saw it, but there was like, because you got all the stuff, right? You gathered all the materials in the Diadem. It just, and my inventory was always full. It's always, my tabs always look like that. So it was kind of hard to do it when you're gathering. I can't gather that much stuff. And you had to have like the optimal routes. Like there was like optimal routes. Someone made a map of it. Like you had to have a certain amount of gathering, and you went this way if it was gathering, but if it was perception, you went the other direction or something like that. Yeah, it's really weird. At least for the gathering side of it. 9 and 4. Okay. But it's alright though. Let's do a nice Saturday morning chill. Probably should start selling some of that iron quartz, to be fair. Probably full up on that. I really wish that they had it so that when you leveled up like your tools, you would get more out of the nodes instead of just one, you know, a single chunk. You get like 2 or maybe 3, just to make the gathering a little bit easier. I wish they changed. Wish they added that. Of course, from what I've heard about this, it's a kind of, they're not adding anything new to it. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And they're not adding anything more to this after whenever the last update for it was. You level your gatherer the first half traditionally. Ah, yeah. Well, that's why I did the same thing. Every new thing you combine or gather, you get a lot of experience for it, so it does help. And then doing the job quests or even the leave quests are actually not that hard. Or the turn-ins if you're not too super far in the game, your mission allowance for here. Like I can't access any of these because they're all in Dawn Trail areas, so I can't. It's like, all right, cool, thanks, Square Enix. I'd have to buy it off the market board if I wanted to turn it in, and it's not really worth it in that case. But we'll get there eventually. I probably could do a little bit more of the MSQ. Seeking Light. Let me just pop that up to get the wiki up. Make sure I have the post and Walker main scenario quests. Seeking the Light. Ah, so we got 6.5. That is the beginning of that. And then 6.55. Lunar Subterrane, wonderful. Final Fantasy IV reference, hooray. Diadem crafter material needed materials outside the diadem, so I had to gather a lot of those. The only thing I didn't like about the gathering, or the crafting for the diadem stuff, is that you had to get the stuff from the diadem. And then you had to, like, make it legal. And then you could use it for crafting, or sell it. But you needed so many to gather for it to count. Otherwise, if it wasn't a full stack, or wasn't 9 or 6 or 9 or whatever the number is, you just it wouldn't mark it. It wouldn't take the bad. Wouldn't make it legal or whatever, or give you the stamp for it that it's okay. So you ended up with the stuff you couldn't get rid of. You end up with like one extra thing in your inventory that you couldn't sell, or yeah, which is you couldn't do it. That's why I never like went and explored it. That was the only bad thing I didn't like about it. I should have enough by now, right? Hey, we do. I'm gonna go finish this loop actually, and we'll go get the hemp. Grab these two. Okay. Island log clay. We get 8. We'll go there first on the way to getting the hemp, because that's 8. 8 or 9. It's right there. This spot right where right here. We're gonna go right. That's where it is. There's a bunch of nodes right there. Get those. The hemp is over down on the beach in this area. It's like 6 or something per run, so I'll have to do a couple of those to get that amount. Or maybe 1. Oh, it's a rock. Whoops. Oh, that's fine. And then I have to get the logs, which will be the last thing I get. So those are spread out a little bit further from anything else. Hopefully. I only need 7 more now. Another vine. Still moves so slow. Another vine. Wood. That should reset a couple of them. Good. We can finish up the remaining for that. The clay. 7 more. So I'm going to do this, so I'll make the next one appear. Stream looks good. Okay, it should be the clay taken care of. Yep. Hemp and log. We only need 5 more logs, so we'll get 1 there. Let's go get the hemp. Not a fan. Haven't been playing FF in days, actually. I think this is the... Whenever the last time I streamed it, I think that was when I last played it. So earlier this week, or even, it has been a week. I might have logged in to cycle the girls, send them back out. But I think that's all I did. I didn't actually, like, do anything. That's more clay, too. Did I miss one? I don't think I missed one. Okay, we got all the hemp. I'm gonna get another loop, just because I don't wanna... I don't have to come back for a while. You logged in for static, but it was canceled twice. Well, at least you don't have to worry about, you can take a couple days off from doing the dance. The savage rating dance. Probably not. I will likely never do the savage rating stuff. Unless it's something that I can unsync and solo it. You know, like the coils. Cool, like the coils of Bahamut. But I think even unsyncing the higher level one's actually still difficult too. Ultimate dance? Okay, so that's the one that's higher than Savage, right? Ultimate's higher than Savage. If I remember correctly. I think that's the case. Alright, let's go up, let's get some wood. That's all we got. 4 left. We need 4 logs, okay. Timber. I actually love raiding. Looking forward to raid night. Okay, well, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Gotta kind of have your own objectives in this game. With playing some of the more Paradox interactive grand strategy games where they didn't have like real achievements or mission trees. You had to kind of figure out what you wanted to do for your goal, and then you went out and did it. It does remind me, I gotta finish off that I gotta finish off the Persia run, or at least work on it. I gotta do that too. That's been a couple weeks. I haven't touched that. Well, actually, I touched it. I played it last week. I played it last week. I gotta do some shenanigans in that game. But then again, the only thing I'm going for that is trying to get another Steam achievement. But that's just finishing the mission tree for Persia, which is what? There's a lot of land I need to own in that for that, which I don't have. That'll be something I can work on later. Okay, we're all done, so we're good. Okay, we're done for now. So everything's maxed out, level 5 everything. There's no... Yeah, you can't max anything else out, so... Same with this. I could change some of these, which I don't really care about. Those are just for experience. The workshop is doing their stuff, so... This was last week's. I don't know why I did that, too. Okay, so we should get the bonus for these. Is there some 4-hour thing I could just toss in? Powdered paprika is a concoction, right? Ingredient. What's a small ingredient that's like 4 hours? Butter. You do this one. Value 72, value 61. No, let's do butter. Add the butter to it. Why not? Don't think really. I think I have enough for everything, so that should be fine. All right, that's doing. Yeah, this is all filled out. Okay. Okay, that's good. So we'll get that set. We'll get some, at least, hopefully get some of these felicitous favors. Use these to get mounts, I believe. I go back in here. I gotta talk to somebody. Is it you? Yeah, they didn't give me any. Yeah, I think I have to talk. I think I have to talk to that one, yeah. Mounts and furnishings, huh? So 10 for a voucher. So it's 10 of these for one voucher. But you take 200 vouchers to get the mount. So that's a lot. 10 voucher per mount, yeah. So it's 2,000 vouchers. Or is it more than that? Am my math wrong? 200. Yeah, 200 times 10. Yeah. Yeah, so it's 2,000 of those. Yeah, that'll be painful. Okay, let's see. I need to do some custom deliveries. Let's max out. Let's get blacksmith. I think you're the only one below 80. Okay, let's do you. Go do Kurenai first. I don't know what she has. Not Kurenai. Yeah, Kurenai. Carathan cold weather gear. All right, we'll do that first. I'm only gonna make 3 because I have a feeling it's gonna level up on me. Here we go, over there. Custom deliveries, Kurenai. 9 cold weather gear components, alright. 9 cold weather gear components. So I have a feeling it's gonna be like, oh yeah, by the way, it's gonna level up after 3. Wow, that was easy. I have a feeling that she's gonna level up once I turn these in. Oh, I'm maxed out on Gather. Why does it say Gatherer script? Okay. Oh, I'm maxed out on... I should probably use those up too. Materia? Where did which one do I actually... I don't actually have any of these, do I? I don't think Petri has enough space for these, but we'll take it anyways. Do we get a cutscene? Yep, cutscene. I knew it was going to level it up. Yeah, I leveled her up. Okay. Savior of Suino Sato's Emergence. Alright, so we gotta get another set. Satisfaction guaranteed. Kurenai 4. Yay. Oh, I gotta talk. Can I talk to her? Little space? What are you talking about? Little space. Little space. Oh, the bag? Yeah, I know. Right. I need to get rid of a lot of the fishing stuff, because I probably should just keep the lures, because you can catch everything with the lures, but again, yeah, I probably should clear up the bag one of these days. One of these days I will. Oh, right, I have to go over there now. I mean, my inventory has looked like this for forever. It's always been like this. It's just been I've just gotten used to it. Unfortunately, my retainers, the girls, are all full too. So there's that. Need my saddlebag. That's another thing. I mean, some of the stuff's useful, like the food and such. I mean, I might just toss that away. I'll have to use that up first. Yeah, I know I want space, but the thing is I keep a lot of the materials here, so I need to get rid of some of the stuff eventually. If I didn't have the fishing lures, I'd have a lot more space, like I said. And then some of the stuff is just gear I want to use when I level up certain jobs, but again, it's gonna take some time too. That's okay though. Are going all over the place. She's up in the north, okay. And we go back to Kurenai. Yeah, I mean, I would clear out my inventory more if I had storage space. But I have a lot of the crafting materials, and that's the big issue. A lot of storage for... All the girls have, one has more crafting materials, and the other's like finished products or something like that. It's like, they got a lot of space. Well, they don't have much space themselves, so they're both full up. Yeah, well, we get a little bit of experience on you. So we should be able to actually get the next Sui no Sato special. Okay, what do we need for that? Sui no Sato special components. So another 9 of these. Okay. Turn her back. Items. That one. Yeah. Okay, there. I think the only achievements I'm really dreading to doing is going around and getting the final level 4. So another 15 points today, so that's not bad. Yeah, the 17,000 calories, I got that one done. That was nice. In a single thing. Customer is always right. I finished up a bunch of challenge logs. All their stuff, okay. 81. Do we keep working on blacksmith? I don't think we can get better stuff. I forgot about that. These need to be upgraded. Can I do that here? Do you have the better gear? Crafter script. 80. You do. Okay, let's just get these then. Might as well get full hand sync gear while I'm gonna be doing this. Not doing crafting log and materials I would have in my retainer would be the latest expansion only. Well, I don't do that. I have yeah, you should see it. Not that one. Let's see. Update gear set, return to inventory. Yeah, it's gonna... It's funny. Oh, you should see all the ARR stuff I have. I have a iron and steel and all this other stuff too. So I could probably show that because I have to go to Yulmore anyways to do Kai Shures. Let's see, there's the summoning belt. Keep getting my feet wet. So she's got one slot left. So I got a lot of high-level steel ingots, bronze, slate, lower level, like copper ingots, electrum. I got undyed hempen cloth that I made. I have all this. Bunch of leathers too that I've made. It's a lot of stuff. And then even with, that's just Stell. So Petria has, she's got more, like, rocks and stuff. More jewels. Been collecting these for some reason. I have no idea why. So yeah, a lot of processed, like, wood and then yarns and such. I have a lot of these from lumber. We'll get rid of that eventually, but not today. I should really get rid of these. Yeah, here's some of the... I still have some of the Sky Builder stuff here. And Tumble Rock. The Delta Scape stuff, which I'm never going to use as things. The totems, these are from Savage Runs. Yeah, those are from Savage Runs. I should have her sell these. Just get rid of these. I'm not going to use them. Okay. Trust and trust. She's been my materia slave too, so I've just been giving her all the materia. Alright, let's see. Sell items here into our market. Put for sale. Probably won't go, but we'll do it anyways. Oh, the high quality stuff. Yeah, I need to sell those. I should probably do that. 242. Let's see. I'd probably sell the high quality. Because I can turn the lower level stuff using high quality because I'm such a higher level. So I can get rid of some of these ones. If I don't have any other ones, of course, that's the other thing. Yeah, because these are all like single, except for this larch right there. Jeez, really? Okay. Sure, we'll put that one up. Fine. The Velveteen, I want to keep that. Just out of curiosity. That's a little swamped. Nope. That'll never sell. Ramie thread. I have 2 hempen yarns. Why? We'll just get rid of that. This is actually this should be with Stell, not Petria. Then again, I did run out of space, so there is that. Okay, done with that. Wait, something sold? All the manganese went. Or I missed getting all of the gil. Okay, sure. Return to inventory. Oh, it's higher level. Yeah, okay, sure. Clam chowder. 14 gil. What? Okay. 5,000 gil, sure. Yeah, it's not gonna go, but I'm curious. There's probably some RMT going with that. Okay. Let's do Kaishurs. Honeybee trappings, alright. Okay, 6 of the materials. I'm surprised that didn't work. Okay. 2 groundworks then. Alright, now I know. Okay, that, and then groundwork twice. Or groundwork once. Nice chill crafting experience. That's done. That's another chore done. Get some more experience too for blacksmith. Synthesis mastery, okay. I really should be doing the job. The actual job quest too. But it's whatever. Okay, that's all done. So that should be in line for the collectibles. Okay, so Kerr and I, we have another 3 weeks. Another 3 weeks to finish her first section up. Arctica's done because I did that. Kaishur has 102. Did I miss something with him? Maybe I'm off. No, another 3. Yeah, 8. 14, 20. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So we're good with him. Manipulation of locked behind a quest. I don't know. I might have got that. It is, yeah. It is, but I don't have. I put it on here because. Yeah, I didn't learn it. Slowly recover your turn, yeah. But I found, at least with doing the cosmic exploration stuff, is that you can kind of brute force it without manipulation. And if you use the Raphael solver, it kind of just creates the macro for you, so you don't actually have to do anything. Just copy paste the macro. And it usually works if you have your level and all your gears. If you put everything correctly in there, it works fine. Okay, now what do I want to do? That's the other question. Your completion stuff just involves a bunch of marks. That's PvP, that's PvP. Dark Knight 90. Delaburn we can't do. Getting slowly towards this one too, so that's nice. 12 of those a week, that'll take a while. 860, wow. Okay, I didn't think I was that close. I was that close to it. I'm not starting another Anima weapon, that's for sure. Zodiac weapons are finished. I would like to finish the Kurenai. The Cortana, but I gotta level up Paladin for that one. It's a little early in the day, so there probably won't be anybody online to do anything. Could do story quest, or me going and skipping everything until I get to the next I need to queue for a dungeon story block. Like the past couple ones too, the story ones, I've been like, oh yeah, I just actually used duty support to go through the dungeon because I didn't feel like waiting to queue with actual players. So I did duty support, and they're actually fairly decent. And it's the funny part is that they'll actually, when the boss is going to do something, they'll actually move before the boss does it. So if you follow them, it's easier. Welcome back. Where's Rain? Okay. Oh, she's actually... Oh, I thought she was farther away. Alright, never mind. I thought she was farther away.
Restoring the elements to the empty may allow life to flourish there once more.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Take that. More materia that I don't need. the worst materia. Tenacity materia. Tenacity. Tenacity, piety. Was it tenacity, piety, spell speed? The ones you don't want to use because they actually don't really help you at all. Or the amount you need to actually have on your stats is almost astronomical for like some very tiny amount of benefit. Wait, wasn't it? It was different. There were different ones. Okay. Okay, well, I'll take the stuff. But we do get quick arm material. I think I did take the... I think I did take the... These can be exchanged for equipment by speaking the Poria Rosatan. Where familiars dare? Oh, this opens up Pandemonium. Okay, I don't care about that. I don't care about those raids. Or do I? Do I care about the Pandemonium raids? I probably should just unlock them. Speak with the words of La Habrea speaker. Okay. Saving my time. I mean, if these cutscenes weren't so long, I would actually just watch them. But I got to the point where I got burned out from watching them. Even the story was just like the Pandemonium Savage Raid. Okay. Try unlock. Well, I'll just unlock it because why not? You can't actually duty finder queue into that anyways because you have to go in as a pre-made party. Just make sure we add that to the list. Sure, we'll teleport to Pandemonium. I might actually watch the cutscene. The story's good? Okay. Gives an overall look of, reminds me of Ultimasia's castle from Final Fantasy VIII. In the background. Powerful forces at work. Yeah, no shit. It actually might be Ultimasia's castle. That might be the reference. Who knows? You can bring your friends. Another cup of coffee, that's what I need. Bwong. There it is. And then Stone Sea Sky is the oh, it's just a normal raid. Okay, well, that's cool. I could queue this. It probably there's nobody recruiting though. There's no reason for me to do this now. I don't really want to do that. I mean, yeah, that's okay. That's the entrance for it. I can queue for that later. So go back to your. Oh right, yeah, you have to do Savage afterwards. But this is unlocking the Pandemonium raids. So right. The normal. You unlock the normal ones. So that should start showing up on the party finder list now. So I actually have it completed. I mean, nobody's here, obviously, but because I actually know what it is now. She's still in love with Thancred. Oh, my favorite things from it. My favorite. I love this mechanic. I love this mechanic. Wait. Oh, it's over there. Oh, darn it. Was the beehive? Was it the honeybee inn? Or whatever it is. Who is in love with Thancred? Reen? Reen. Or like looks of her father figure, whatever, you know. She has some feelings for him. May not be love, but you know, she cares for him. There's probably a little bit more past that. You know, you can kind of catch a little bit of that. At least that's what I see. There's a little bit. There's the father figure, and then she's got some little bit, the beginnings of deeper emotions or deeper feelings for him. But then the stereotype of like, oh yeah, she's in love with you, but he pushes her away because, you know, he can't, because he reminds him of another woman that he can't, that kind of thing. That kind of stuff going on. Where's the other one? I gotta go down again, right? Yeah, I gotta go down again. Oh, there we go. This is a... Oh my god. Not a fan of Yule War. Did I definitely go the wrong way? Am I an idiot? I want to go down, right? I'm gonna go down. Yeah, this way. There's no quick way out. Why? Okay. Okay. Another striking opportunity? What the heck is this? Yet another striking opportunity. What does that even mean? Yet another striking opportunity. What do we unlock? It unlocks the lawns. Okay, what is the lawns? Oh, it's just the Stone Sea sky. Okay. Sure, I'll accept it. Bang it out really fast. Stupid. You're the warrior of darkness. Yes, I am. Go back upstairs now. Where's the... Back here. Or back up that way. Yeah, he's upstairs, okay. Oh, piety and tenacity, wow. I'll just sell that. Casting. Defiance of Fate. I'll go talk to this one. Yeah, I'll go do that, get that finished. Let's see, I think we can warp to the gate. Yes. Stone Steve's clean sky. Yeah, just unlock it for me, please. Stone Sky Sea. Yep, there we go. Cool. I have to go talk to... Oh, we get to do every area now. Well, that's fun. Oh, man, I really don't care about this area. I don't care about Norvrand at all. Having to come back here is just, like, cancerous to me. Like all these blue quests I'm supposed to be doing, which I don't want to do. Okay. 5 quick arm materials? Really? Wait, didn't I click... Was it the crit? Yeah, the savage. I got Savage Might. I picked up more of that determination or something. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Could work on that. Do I need some crystals? I do. Okay, I need crystals. I do need crystals. Okay, I could do that instead. I don't care if this is boring, because I need to get it done anyways. I need to get this stuff done. Crystals. Earth crystal? Yeah, earth crystal. Cedar wood. God's grip. Level 50. I don't have that. Can start chip. Oh, I do. Oh, I've been chipping away on that one. Okay. Level 50. All right, we'll go here. And while that's going, I'll get another cup of coffee. I'll be right back. go get some crystals. I remember doing this. Did I have some gathering thing I could burn? Yes, I do. We'll do that. Not like it matters, because the crystals and the shards don't factor into that for gear gathering. It doesn't factor into it. So, might as well. Scroll that back down to 6.5. Well, at least we're halfway through, or at least beginning the halfway point of 6.5. I would add to another Defiance of Fate, then back to action, then Down in the Dark opens up both the Lunar Subterranean, and then finally Abyssal Fracture, which is probably the last thing you need to do, because you need to kill Zeromus anyways. So it's like, okay, I want it done, but there's only so much of that story I want to do before I have to go do something else. Otherwise, most of the time here, if I let all the cutscenes go, okay, that's cool. If I let all the cutscenes play through while streaming it, I'd get through barely one quest, and it'd be 2 hours, and I'd barely get through one quest. Because I've done that before. That's why I actually stopped streaming when I stopped streaming the MSQ, pretty much. Because it was just cutscene, 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 cutscene. I'm just sitting there with my mic off, automatically advancing the text. Who would finish first? Me reaching Dawn Trail, you finishing 7.0? I have no idea. Dawn Trail's been out for how long? And some people like blitz through the MSQ in the first week, and then there's me. It's just like, yeah, I was still in Shadowbringers at that time. Or I think I was starting Endwalker. I finished Shadowbringers and I was starting Endwalker. Yeah, but a lot of the post Shadowbringers stuff was that was painful. It was very painful. Level 66. Of course, if I want to do something like, I want to do. Yeah, if you've seen the story already on your alt, there's no reason to watch the cutscenes. Unless you really want to revisit the story. They're fighting. Oh yeah, you have to fight both of them. That's right. That's right. What the heck are they doing? Oh, I should have did the... I should have burned this. Solid reason. Maybe next time. 500. Okay. How can I fail the fate when I never actually did anything for it? Yeah, exactly. You're skipping, but it's taking a long time to finish because there's a lot of cutscenes. There's too many cutscenes in the MSQ. And people won't want to admit it, but the bloat of cutscenes going on from Stormblood on makes it so it's just like, yeah, you can sit down and watch it, but if you're not invested in the story, for instance, me getting turned off from it during Shadowbringers, like, why would I want to sit 2 hours and to advance the story, maybe one quest, maybe, and sit there for 2 hours watching cutscenes? You know, like, I got better things to do, you know? There's other things I can do within this game, or even within other games too. I could go play a different game. Okay, we got that. That's good. 1, 2, 1. You enjoy the story and the cutscene for hours on end, but not something you would redo. Yeah, well, I've been playing JRPGs for a very long time, so a lot of the stuff within this game is... There's a lot of tropes that you see a lot of in a lot of JRPGs, story tropes and such, which is fine if you know what you're expecting, but if the story itself that you're with that has the tropes in it isn't as compelling as you want, it's just a slog to get through. It's really hard to get through. Oh, another... Probably hear the fire trucks behind me too. 10 years? Yeah, probably. I mean, if you felt like deciding to go through it, if you're still playing. Well, that's if the game's still around in 10 years. Who knows? They might eventually shut... They're going to have to shut it down eventually. Unless they do a full, like... They do like a... When they redid A Realm Reborn for the entire game. But that's a lot of stuff. They're going to... If they do that... They'll probably just have something like where... Like Final Fantasy XI, that's still running. You can still play that with the square count and stuff, but they might just make a new version, another MMO. But then they'd have to make a new story and all the other quests and the code and everything else is going. I just don't know how they would make another one. Take that. Let's do 1, 7, 7, nothing. The only people I would feel bad about if they ever decided to shut this game down is all these people that spent hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on the cosmetics and stuff from the store, from the shop. Or basically, yeah, it goes down the drain. You don't see the game dying anytime soon, though. The server might be there still in 10 years. I think they have all the servers. They're not going to get rid of those unless they say... Unless something catastrophic happens. They're not going to shut the game down officially. Of course, if you pay attention to, like, look on YouTube or any social media of your choice, people are complaining about this. Oh, FF14's dying. Unsubscribe. They banned my mod. They banned my ERP mod. Unsubscribe. The game's on its way out. It's gonna die. Okay. Thanks. Just one less, those cringe cafe bar nonsense they have. I don't see it on the Party Finder anymore. Yeah, a lot of people, well, there's a lot of complainers in NA, because that's their entire thing, is their channel is like their toxic relationship with this game. How they're obsessed with it, like that's, of course, they're also the content creator nonsense, where it's like, oh yeah, well, your entire channel is based around Final Fantasy XIV, and you got to the point where you don't like playing that game, and you're too scared to play something else, to move on to something else, because you know because they're afraid that their views are going to drop to 0. So instead of sucking it up and maybe doing something different, or having created an audience that doesn't mind what you play because they're there for you, they know that if they don't play Final Fantasy XIV, that their views are gone. So they get really scared because they're making money off it. Maybe it won't be much, but they're making some. And then they don't want to move off it. So they just get really, really angry at it. So they're just like hate playing the game because, you know, they make a little bit of money off it. Oh yeah, JP did complain about the dungeons being too hard. Because I remember some people complaining about, some people were saying that the dungeons were too hard for NA. It's like, well, you're just a casual, whatever, blah blah blah. That just shows that, you know, I'm a hardcore raider, and just shows you're a bad player, blah blah blah. Okay, sure. Are the dungeons maybe difficult? Yeah, maybe. Were some of them too easy? Yeah, probably. You know. But if you don't know the dungeon, for instance, your first time in, versus the other guy that's running, trying to farm recommendations or try to get a burger crown, but their mentor roulette nonsense, like, yeah, they're gonna be won't be as forgiving because you don't know the because you don't look up guide. Like, I don't look up guides. I don't look up strategies or anything when I go into those dungeons at all. Enjoy the difficulty since Endwalker has Shadowbringers before. Yeah, Shadowbringer. Yeah, that was the other thing. The dungeons weren't like that good, you know, or they were too far spaced out within the story that it's like, you know, I didn't care. What was it, like the one? Is it Mount Zot or something, where it's just one long path going straight up. Well, maybe not straight up, you know, arcing up into the sky. And the tank can actually do a full pull all the way up that first ramp. And if you're not prepared for that, it's your first time in, guess what? You're going to get smoked. You're going to die. Or if the healer's not ready for that, well, guess what? The whole party wipes. Of course, the past few dungeons I've done, the post-Endwalker dungeons, I've actually did those with duty support too. Skill rotation, the boss mechanic, it's just, some of them are like that, but if you're not prepared, where it's like, well, they do something on one side and then immediately they attack with the other, and if you don't know that, you have to dodge. You don't dodge the right way, guess what? You get hit, you get a vuln stack. Then you get hit again and you die. And someone's raising it, which is usually what happens with me when I'm playing this. Okay, we should be, not battle, relevant. Watch list. I think I have the level 50s marked. No, I don't. I thought I had that marked. Not too bad. Yeah, getting the luminary tool for the gatherer is just, this is really this is a little painful. I'm not gonna lie. I saw a summoner, or that might have been Arcanist. Something crystals, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 86 crystals. Okay, that's not bad. Decent yield. 1,000. Oh, I'm like 1,200. The only dungeon I remember enjoy in Shadowbringers was transferring the fire to the stop and sweeping mechanic on the first boss. I don't even remember which one that is. I'll be perfectly honest. I don't remember. Or there was the one... Well, actually, that might have been a... Was that Monarch? Where you had to, like, make them all, like, blue or red? Like, some of them were blue and you had to walk over to make them red or something like that. I don't even remember. Yeah, Shadowbringers burned me out of the story. Get the long queue times for the dungeons, that was another thing. Even during peak hours, like I'd have to have a 30-minute wait minimum. Of course, I queued as a DPS, obviously, but still, just a long time waiting. That's okay. Worry about that later. I should sell those materials. $12.30. Queue that was like that in Shadowbringers for DPS, yeah. I mean, DPS queuing has always been like 20 minutes minimum, even during peak hours. Oh, that's something. I should go kill that. You played only Ninja at that time, yeah. I mean, I've only played, in most of the dungeons I do, it's either Monk, or it was Monk originally, and then it was Summoner after that. Like, I did not do, for story bosses, or story dungeons, I did not do Dark. I did Dark Knight for a little bit of it, because I thought I wanted to take that to the dungeons, so I get better queuing, but if I don't know the dungeon... I think I've killed this already. I think I've killed this already. We'll do it anyways. Oh. Okay, good. Queue times 10 minutes for JP with DPS. That's not bad. Here it's just like nobody wants to queue. Well, everyone's queuing as a DPS. That's the problem. So when you want to actually, because no one wants to be a healer or a tank. Yeah, but it's okay. Oh, I didn't look at that. Pull that off the wrong page. 18. 1082. Hard to queue in NA despite there are a lot of players. I think, yeah, like a lot of people, there might be a lot of people logged in, but some of them aren't actually doing anything. Probably even look at that with the player search here. So even just looking at this right here, these are all the people in the Notia. So some of them are they're just away from keyboard. These people are probably in These people are in their houses. These are all away from keyboard, away from keyboard. These are DCing people. DC, 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 away from keyboard, away from keyboard, away from keyboard. Limsa, Laminsa, these people are just hanging out in Limsa. Busy, away from keyboard. This guy's DCing. AFK, 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 AFK. That guy's in my, that guy's in my, free company, but, or I'm in their free company, I should say. But yeah. Again, time's difference. It's only my time. It's 12:30 p.m. Some people have stuff to do on Saturdays, or they got stuff going on, or, you know, it's whatever. It is what it is. It's the first time the music's played since we got here, actually. I've run into a couple Brazilians. One person was it was when I was actually the worst one I got. It was like one guy, girl or guy or whatever. I was leveling my Dark Knight, and I duty roulette into Sastasha as a tank, and this guy wanted me to wall-to-wall pull, and you can't wall-to-wall pull in that dungeon. And the healer was, you know, that was their first time in there too, because I saw the cutscene viewing cutscene on their tag. And this person got really, really mad that I was not pulling. He said, pull more, you know, with bad grammar or whatever. You can pull more, pull fast. I'm like, why? You can't. So I did it, and we all wiped. I actually intentionally wiped it. Or the person went, no, actually, that's not actually what happened. I'm sorry. I didn't intentionally wipe. This person that was so mad went and pulled stuff in front to bring back to me, and the healer couldn't keep up, so we ended up wiping. And I think that was the first time I actually put someone on the blacklist. I took him off later because I never would run into him again, but it was the first time I put someone on the blacklist. Just like unreasonable. It's like you can't wall-to-wall pull in Sastasha. Like, you can't do it. It's not possible. Well, I mean, you can, but you know, you got to be on the ball, and your healer has to be on the ball too, especially the healer. But this person wanted wall-to-wall, and I remember playing through it and watching other people how they did it. It was like 2 packs. You can do 2 packs at the most. You can't do all 3 or 4 or whatever it is. And I'm playing, and I know there's a way to do it because I watched other people playing it and how I tanked it. That's how I tanked it. And yeah, person trying to be like, well, you need to wall-to-wall Sastasha. Like, you can't do that. You can't do it comfortably. You can't do it comfortably, I should say. Yeah, the guy, like I said, the guy was the healer was a white mage, was a conjurer, white mage, conjurer, whatever, with the sprout icon, like me, obviously. Plus, had cutscene viewing cutscene. So it was their first time in the dungeon, and this guy wanted me to pull wall-to-wall pull. I'm like, just something I've never done in Sastasha too. So that's the other thing. It's like I wasn't comfortable doing that. Of course, the best times I've had actually tanking like literally any dungeon was like I'd have to be like partially drunk, and then I'd be partially drunk, and I would do wall-to-wall pulls. You know, I would just go ham, go forward, bam, bam, 3. I would tapping my AOE, dragging everything towards the wall, and just going crazy. And then just going crazy with it. That's the only time I can like comfortably tank any dungeon. Is if I'm like partially inebriated. Because then I just don't care. Yeah, but yeah, the blacklist. I don't even have anybody on the blacklist. I don't think so. Yeah. Someone got... It doesn't even... Yeah, I have one person on the blacklist here, but, like, they must have got, something happened. Yeah, whoever this person is must have got their account wiped or something. Actually wiped. Oh, so that's good. So I have one person on the blacklist. But they can't retrieve it. Unable to save common visual discrepancy. Okay, so we can't see it. Alright, cool. Must have been one of the guys running the running a mod or something that got caught. Or got their account wiped from being a jerk. Or something. I have no idea. Final steps of fate. For 2 Mogstones, though? Why would you do that? Had a tank who was rushing, doing wall to wall, and healer couldn't keep Bruce behind. His name is MF, so that's already a huge red flag. Yeah, probably. I mean, these games all have people who like griefing and all that other stuff. Then if it comes to it, you just leave the dungeon. You just leave and take the penalty. If it gets really bad. So that's all you gotta do. Then you don't worry about it ever again. Then you don't worry about it ever again. Oh yeah, but you can kick them too. That's I keep forgetting about that. Actually, a funny story for me because I actually got kicked. It was for Frontlines. There's no ranking in Frontlines, right? And it was like a Saturday morning when I was playing it. So I did Frontlines, so I was like Shatter. So, you know, the crystal goes up and then you have to do damage to it. Then more damage gets you more points. So I went the wrong way. Everyone went to one crystal and I went to the other one because it looks like it was going to come up. And someone messaged like, oh, congratulations, you're going to get kicked. Congratulations for throwing the game or something like that. We're going to lose, blah, blah, blah. Enjoy being kicked. And I'm like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, what? Okay. And then the vote went through the whole thing for the Frontline team, and I got kicked out of a Frontlines match. Got kicked out of a Frontlines match. Unranked. There's no ranking in Frontlines. There's no ranked Frontlines map. So it's like someone was that wanted their win rate to be higher or something that, you know, they kicked me going the wrong direction. I'm sitting there, I got kicked out, and I laughed. I'm like, okay, I'm done for the day. I don't think I'm playing anymore for today. Like, okay. But just imagine being that. Like Frontline, like I said, Frontlines has no ranking. There's no ranking for Frontlines. Crystal and Conflict does. Yeah, Crystal and Conflict does. Rival Wings doesn't, but you know, Crystal and Conflict has rankings. But not Frontlines. Only in NA, I know. Thanks for throwing the game. Enjoy being kicked. I think that was exactly what the one person said. It was some white mage player, too. Or was it a white mage? Or it was some other player. I don't remember the... Gunbreaker or Paladin player or something. And I'm like, okay. I thought it was a joke. I'm like, really? I'm going to get kicked for Frontlines? And then the vote went through and I got kicked. I'm like, alright. Sweet. Well, you just lost the game. You're down a player now. So, like, they would have lost anyways. Just like, man. You got kicked once as a healer, but nothing was going on in the dungeon. Oh, that might have been... they got DC'd or something. Or the dungeon... some netcode error or something like that. I don't know, there's other crap can happen in this game so much. But that's okay. 1,500. Okay, we started with like 5. I get over 1,000 crystals. Like, what did I do? I wasn't even pulling. It happens. From what I learned, like, I'm not like... I kind of keep my identity relatively, but playing games on the internet, like a lot of the stuff I do, it's not PvP kind of thing, or where it's stuff where you have to worry about team players or or other people trying to grief you. So I never really had that problem. But some people with this competitive stuff, you know, it's just like, it's just really, it gets really toxic really quick. Okay, I probably should stop doing this for a little while. I gotta revisit proc, okay. Oop. 200 more. 8, shift 8, earth crystal. Might be DPS who's kind of rushing, accidentally got kicked instead. Maybe. It's possible. Or maybe they didn't think you were healing fast enough or something, because some people... You might have been in a pre-made party. You might have been a fill in a pre-made party when they were using the duty roulette. So they were talking off to the side in their Discord, TeamSpeak, whatever they're using to talk together. Yeah, alright, let's get rid of this person. That could happen too. I mean, usually kicking the healer, that's a bad thing. Unless the healer's not doing anything, then that's the only time you would get kicked as a healer. Okay, I should probably switch over to a different crystal. We need other crystals versus earth. Yeah, we gotta go get some other stuff. I need lightning. I need lightning crystals. Okay, lightning crystals. I think I have that. Try to... I have the Thanolin one, don't I? I do have that. Okay. Oh, that's gross. I know where that is. That's painful. You have to fly all the way across the map to get to that. There are the botanist ones. I need to get those too. There might be something for that. Let's see. Lightning. The clutch. Central Thanolin. Could start working on that one. That's Sea of Clouds. Okay, so we go for logging. Okay, level 50. I did these before. Yeah, okay. You do that. I need some crystals. All my food ran out. Oh no. I gotta switch jobs too, that's right. Might as well do a little bit of a point up at the beginning. Nope. Unfortunate. I was hoping for a revisit proc too. Oh, hello. I don't think I had that guy killed. I think I need one in here too. Okay. That might be what I need. Streaming. Okay, let's start. Hey, there we go. I knew I was close. That was the one I missed. Nice. Another achievement. Cool. Sweet. I knew I was missing that. That was the one I was missing too. Five unique 8 ranks in Danaway. Nice. That was lucky. I wasn't expecting that. But I knew I was missing one of them. Of course, I don't keep track of them, and there's no way to track in the game which one you have, so that's the other problem. Because I have a bunch of those on my near completion, like, oh, slay X number unique in this area, whatever. But I don't know which ones I've slayed. There's 2 out of 3, but I don't know which one what the third is, or the other 2 are. And their spawns are all over the place, so you can't just be like, oh yeah, it's going to be in this area at this time. No, it doesn't work that way. They're all over the map. So that'll be, how many points was that today so far? 3 different achievements. Bio, yeah, no, 20 points. Biodoma 3, current I 4, and then the elite rank, elite marks. So that's 20 points. I'm getting closer. So that'll be what? 9,060? Yeah, okay. 9,060 points. The one you don't have is with the Almigo camp. That one spawns all the time. That is that A or B rank? It's the one to the north. It's a Pieste or whatever, past Pieste or whatever. Usually north of the camp. Or there's another Sabatender over there too. A big Sabatender also. That might be another one. I don't remember. Then again, I don't track it, so if I was a smart person, the one in the south? Oh, by the springs? Is there one down there? It's like a sandworm, isn't it? That might be like a sandworm. Or something. I don't even know. Very south. I don't know. It's funny how when I play this game, when I stream it, it turns into oh, here's me running around and hitting rocks and trees for 2 hours. Considering I probably could have played Escape from Duckov too. I could have worked on that, but I didn't think I was awake enough. I didn't think I was awake enough to play Duckov. Because I didn't want to lose all my gear again. Of course, I also could have done like the next episode of the Uncharted Water New Horizons, finishing up Ali's scenario, or working on Ali's scenario, which is not exactly the most interesting of the playthroughs. You're just studying here while watching? Great. Well, it's, you're still in Japan, it's 1 a.m. your time? Something like that? Really? Oh, wow. Okay. 3 a.m. Oh, it's, yep, 2 hours. Yeah, 12 plus 2. It's 14 hours. Right. Yeah. It's almost 3 a.m. Right. You're right. Almost 3 a.m. Yeah. That's right. It's 13 hours. 14 hours ahead. That's right. That's right. We're going to sell these directly, we'll vendor those, and we'll put the map up on the market board. I could open it myself if I really wanted to, but this stuff in it really isn't that worth it. If we're going to be that honest, if I'm going to be honest. Nothing. $600. Yeah, I didn't get any good trees yet. I should be using these on more. Though I do need to do the straight up gathering for all of them. For that for the Luminary Tool achievement. But it does synergize because all these crystals I need to gather are used for making money, and then also using that towards for the crafts towards my crafter's Luminary Tools. And so we do need to do this. And if I actually did feel like making money, I could actually take the crystals that I gathered and I could put them on the market board and make a quick buck. If I really wanted, I could probably drop 1,000 off of wind crystals, but again, I use them for crafting, so there's no reason to do that. Unless I really, really, really didn't like myself. We can't do that, unfortunately. Okay, never mind. 686, huh? I did the MOG thing for the week. Let's see, I did those already. Did the weekly objective for the Sigma Escape. Did I think I queued into this normally? The mini MOG I did too, that was quick. So I bought a mount. I think I got a mount out of it. Yeah, one of the Kamudis. Whatever the Kamudi that they're selling, I got that one. Yeah, it's one of the Kamudis. Because the Gwibber is the highest. So you need like 50 of the tokens or something like that. I'll have to go get that eventually. The only bad thing about like the objectives for the mock tome event is sometimes it's something you can't do because it's locked behind something you can't do. You have something locked behind the story, so you can't get it. So it sucks. You get kind of screwed. Or unless you feel like running dungeons over and over and over again. And it's a good way to actually probably gain experience for some of your other jobs that your non-main job. Just queuing for the ones that'll get you the most MOG tomes, which would probably be the Praetorium, probably. You know, like sitting through a unskippable cutscene. Which is always nice. I think that is 7, isn't it? Yeah, Monox 5. Ugh. Void Arc. I hate this. I hate Dunscaith. Not ported. Oh, they don't. Oh, there's Praetorium. Yeah. Yeah, the Praetorium being 7 right there. You get 7 for the Praetorium. So it might be useful for me to queue in as a queue in for main scenario. So we'll get one of those. Just for the memes. I think there was a time where I actually did. I think I did do the weekly one already. Yeah. It was just Sigmascape, so that's done. You need 50 to get the Gwibber, I think. Is it 50 or 70? Something like that. So you get, if you have the mini MOG, that's 10. You get 10 for that, and the weekly gives you 20. And sometimes if you're lucky, the ultimate will give you enough to buy it, whatever that is. I mean, if I felt like farming for it, which I won't. I'm not farming that crazy enough for a mount. Yeah, it's probably the best way to level up your alt jobs. It's just doing that. Because you get a chunk of experience just for doing the Praetorium. And it's not that difficult of a fight, it's just you can't, there's unskippable cutscenes, that's the only problem that a lot of people don't like about it. It's the only issue. Ever since they changed the Moogle, you don't do that much. I can't remember how they used to do it. I used to actually save the old tombstones for some reason, but then they're useless. So I used to save them for some reason, and then I the next one will come up and you can't use them, so I ended up throwing them all out. It's like, okay. Why keep them? I mean, there's some interesting stuff you might want, like registerables or mounts you have to get through savage raids or something like that, or there's sometimes they have that. Minions. The riding maps too are really nice. They have those on for certain areas. I like having that. It depends though. Yes. You're right. There's... Wait. Dizamo Darkhold? I think that's the only one that's considered the ARR dungeon, right? Yeah, Ormvale and Dizamo Darkhold, and then Praetorium and Castor Meridianum. Pharaoh Sirius, Copperville Mines Hard. Hullbreaker Isle. I mean, these are all ARR except for Great Google Library. Yeah, Heaven's Ward, Heaven's Ward. Stormblood. Amarad is Endwalker. And this is Endwalker also. Yeah, Void Ark and Weeping City of Monarch. I probably need to do that for the Wondrous Tales. Weeping City of Monarch, yeah. Need to do those two. Leveling season. Yeah. You get in. The queues go quick when the population's up. But now it's like, it's 1 in the afternoon, 1 p.m. on a Saturday, so and it's nice out. Well, at least where I am, it's sunny. But I mean, talking like NA in general. Some people go and they got stuff to do, or they go and they're watching a game, doing grocery shopping, you know, taking care of stuff. Population doesn't pick up till later in the day. Yeah. To be fair. Yeah, 9 parties total recruiting. Or 12 parties. What was that person looking at? High Legatus Idle Farming. Memoria Misera. I have completed that. They're doing unrestricted. Could be something to do. Got a free one. Nice. Eight pulls out of this one. Good. Nice. Oh, I was hoping for a revisit. That would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. I got a revisit on that. Oh man. Probably go up to 1200 again. Oh, 1600. Yeah, I don't think I want to gather that much. interesting sound. Alright. I really should clear that just to get rid of it, but I don't want to fight. Can't imagine these ants in real life. These must, like, you probably couldn't get within 10 meters of this thing without smelling formic acid literally everywhere. Probably stink like crazy. Large, gigantic ant. Yeah, well, me too. Well, not without a shotgun, of course. If I had a shotgun double-aught buck, I would be okay. I'll be fine. If I leave them alone and they leave me alone, that's fine too. But if they attack me, well, they'll get a face full of pellets from my semi-automatic shotgun. Let their head explode. I'd have a feeling they would leave you alone unless you were like hurt. Then they would kind of attack you. I'd have a feeling that'd be the case, or you're trying to go into their hive, or their nest. You try to get in their nest, and the soldiers would attack you then. But otherwise, I don't think they would bother you that much. Or they chase you away just enough so that you get away from the nest. Probably stop at like 1,300. Get to 1,300 crystals. I think we have 1,300 crystals. Do I do water also? Am I really gonna stream for like 4 hours? Just 3.5 hours where I'm just gathering crystals and doing other stuff? Well, I shouldn't say that. I did a little bit of the MSQ. I shouldn't say that. Well, yeah, if you had a bunch of sugar, yeah, they'd be on top of you probably. But if you're just kind of running around like we are, I mean, if they don't bother you, you don't bother them, they probably won't bother you. Like any wild animal. You don't bother a bear won't bother you, that kind of thing. $40, $50, $60, $69. That's it. Jeez, that was a bad yield. Okay. much is this? What is this for? Let me holster that for you. What is this again? Oh, it's for the lost actions. Okay. I think you got to get that in Zadner, probably. Baja. Wow, increased by 1. Holy crap. That's so many. $16 more. Okay. Alright, there's our 1300. Water crystals now. Bloodshore and Raincatcher Gully. I think I have the level 50 done. What about mining first? Nope. No, that's not where level 30 is what we don't want. Eastern Lenosha level 50. Yeah, we're right here. We could work on that too. Yeah, we could get this one done for get a few in that knocked out. I did this earlier. We might be lucky enough to pop over there when there's a Magitech repair materials node up. Or not Magitech repair materials, the dark matter cluster. For Magitech repair materials. Man, I need the writing map for this area too. Holy crap. Now we trade dry desert for lush woods. Lush forest or jungle. Yeah, we could gather here too. Save me some money, to be fair. Wait, is that the wrong? That's the wrong way, isn't it? I'll go over here first. I like going to the left. There it is. It's right behind that. Yeah, it was okay. 50, 60, 78. No, 77. No, 78. 80, 81 crystals. It's not too bad. If I did Aegis World, restored one and then did it again, we would have got a few more. Probably over 100. So we'll have to stay here as long. I need the food. We don't need the experience. That's okay. kind of chill. Nice gathering experience. Very, very boring. Not action-packed or anything like that. But at least for your Saturday afternoon or evening or morning or Sunday morning, depending on where you are in the world, of course. Just chilling out. I do need to do this anyways because the crystals for crafting are very, very expensive on the market board. And you can actually make a decent chunk of money just by going and gathering, say, like a stack of 1,000 and then selling that on the market board. You can make a decent amount over time. I mean, it will take you a while to get 1,000, but if you know, just this is what you do. You come in and just gather a bunch and sell it. Yeah. You make decent money. You go like 100,000 gil or something a pop. We'll wait till that finishes and then I'll run it again. Should stop that. So this will fill faster. Do I have the crappy cordials? I do. You're slowly stacking 999 on all your retainers. I should probably send the girls out to go mine crystals, but I usually send them to mine the these the dark matter clusters because those are on timers and I don't like running around. Because you do have the possibility of when you do mine that you go to the node and it's the worth was the unaspected crystals or something like that. Ah, crap, it didn't give us any more. Yeah, it's good to have the crystals because then you don't have to spend 100,000, 50 grand or whatever for a stack of 1,000 or whatever the amount is they're selling for. Because some people will buy it because, well, they don't want to gather it. Because look, you only get every time you swing your axe. There's 4 gathers, 4 integrity. For a water crystal, you get 4 at a minimum. So normally you'll get 4. Yeah, we just got 4 crystals. So if you want 1,000, there's 4 in a row, so that's 16. Figure how many times you have to go around to get 1,000 crystals without using these. Without using 12's bounty in the Giving Land at all. Takes a long time. But that's okay. I'm not in a hurry. Are you slowly around the crystal you stack before Dawn Trail? I mean, if you're doing the crafting log stuff, you will run out of them eventually. I usually run the shards, and the shards are cheaper than the crystals, which is fine. But I've never used, I haven't touched any of the cluster stuff yet, so there is that. Those are the more advanced crafts, which I don't need to worry about, at least at this present moment. Oh, the 10 quality, yeah, 10,000 high quality, yeah, that's true. There is that. Oh, where is that one? Where that is, darn it. I don't know where it is. Yeah, I'll Yeah, almost all the Island Sanctuary ones. Sustainable sourcing, that's going to take a while. Mine, no, if it take a while, this will take a while too. That one will take a... Well, this one's actually about halfway. That's not bad. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's 10,000 high quality for every crafter. Or is it? I might be wrong there. Crafter. Oh yeah, it is for every single one of them. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that I would definitely... I would make a macro for that. Yeah. I would probably make a macro for that. But then you gotta click the macro 10,000 times. Though with a lot of the... I mean, you might get it over time. If you do the mass crafting, you'll get a certain percentage of it will be high quality on its own. But if you're specifically trying to go for those, like... We'll see for leatherworker at least. So 100 is not hard. 500 is not very far away either. But, you know, 3,000? Yeah. Then it shows a picture of a fancier tool, but you don't get it. You don't get a fancy tool for that. You just get a title. Yeah, just give you a title. These ones are gonna be hard. The cosmic class score. 50,000, 150,000, and 500,000 points. That's a lot, by the way. That's a lot. That Gubiel just yawned like I did. Pretty much. I can feel that sentiment. 300 pieces of high quality. That's actually pretty good. You just sit down with a 2 or 3 stacks of really low level leather. Take animal skins and turn it into leather. You do them all manually. My fingers, I would probably get carpal tunnel. I would probably get some repetitive stress nonsense in my hands if I did that. From hovering over the keys. Even using a wrist rest for my left hand to control WSAD and all the keys and stuff. The tiger one. Tiger skin. Oh, the Coriol. Yeah, Coriol. Yeah. Curl fiber? Curl, I think. I would probably do this right here, because because it's cheap, and it's only one crystal, one of these earth shards. Because you're just going for numbers, you don't really care about, unless you're actually using the materials for something else, of course. Level 60 or something, the one that needed to die. Oh, it's still 3,000. Okay, well, yeah, you want to make money then too. That's true. Yeah, speaking of money, I could have sold this little guy right here. I made like 14 million gil, but I decided to keep it. That 20, I think that's like 20 million gil, because it's one of the super rare minions from Eureka. From the bunny missions. Yeah, I would, to be fair, if I'm going to make stuff, I want to profit off it also. But a lot of even the lower level materials, like the crafting materials, if you can sell that too, they go slowly, but they go. And some people will buy it. You just have to be patient about it. True. You don't want to waste it. But if the idea is like you just need 300 of something and it just has to be high quality, I would do the leather just because this is cheap. This would probably be cheap on the market board. So if you really want that, and it takes 1 shard, you just do that 300 times. That's what I would do, just to get it done with. If I was not going crazy about it. 1,000, already at 1,000. Okay, wow, that went by quick. Went by very quick. Speaking of something weird. Let's see, what the rank in my server? 3,340. Almost in the top 3,000. I think the last time I checked it, yeah, I moved from just over 4,000 in rank down to 3,300, so that's actually not bad. 3,340. Just getting a bunch of odd achievements here and there, and finishing an animo relic weapon that's like 100 something points per. The lalachievements rank. You can track your character. So it ranks you on your server and then worldwide. Yeah, the global rank is 149,984. So. And you see the people that have, they have all the achievements, all the fishing log, they got all the minions, that kind of stuff too. That are number 1 in the world and number 1 on the server. It's actually kind of funny. I can't imagine the grinding for some of that stuff. Or paying for it. Of course, these people have probably have stupid amounts of money anyways. So if they wanted minions, they could just buy them off the market board for whatever price they are. Take 20, 30, 40, 50 million gil to buy something. Yeah, I might as well put that in the chat. At least the LoL achievements. Yeah, that's the site. This is the site I'm using to track the achievements. You can claim your character. It's really easy. They have some directions on how to do it. You make an account. You can claim your character, and then you can start tracking the guild has leaves. Guild has leaves. The crafting. I think is it the crafting log? Not the crafting log, but the guild has some leaves it'll track, and a bunch of other stuff too. Orchestrions. Triple triad cards, minions, mounts. Those are, well, the mounts and the minions are automatic. But a lot of stuff you have to log in and do it yourself. Yeah, LoL achievements. Yeah, that's the reason why they did that. There's a couple other sites. There's another one. It's like Final 14 Collect, FF14 Collect or something. There's another one. There's like 2 or 3 different sites, but I decided to use this one. Yeah, LoL is achievement. Yeah, it does what it's supposed to do. Because the achievement points here, like technically I'm 400 points away from 10,000 here, but that's not the number I'm going by. We're going by the one on lalachievements, so that is, yeah, 9,040. Should do a sync. All right, let's get a. Can we get a wise to the world? We don't. That's okay. Oh, I'm up. I'm at 1,300 up. Wow, that actually went by quick. Crap. Okay. Went by a lot faster than I expected. There we go. There's the 1,300. Good. Now I can go and clear out my inventory a little bit. We're gonna sell, put that on the market board, and get rid of some stuff. I should probably get rid of this iron. Probably. Is there anything nearby that's gonna pop soon? I was muted that whole time, wasn't I? Okay, never mind. I was muted. Do 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 do. No. Okay, that's more reasonable. Okay, that's fine. 32,000. That should go. Yeah, I had my mic muted. Unfortunately. Let's see if I want to sell some of these. So they have well, who has a million gil to blow on that? So we figure 90 or 88. That's the full stack. But if I was only selling 1,000, I mean, you get a decent chunk of cash, but it's not. It's worth it over time. Let me see right here, 89. They're at 2,000 stack. I mean, it's good money. I mean, this I actually I'm gonna buy this right here. I should buy that. I really should buy that because that's actually cheap. Oh wait, catalyst. That should be enough. 53. All right. I figure once the girls are leveled up to level 100, I'll flip them back to getting getting the dark matter clusters, because I can get them better equipment from the moon. I can buy them a full set of gear from the moon and use that. GP right now at 30 G a piece. Jeez, I should jump. I just server hop over to GP. Yeah, you can see for the market board. So we'll go with the crystals. So they're all like 50. I mean, they're not. Well, that's actually cheap. I'll buy that. They're about 60 to 80 ish, depending on the crystal. 80, 90 gil a piece. Yeah, 33. These were actually really, really cheap. Yeah, 43. And then clusters. Well, clusters are really cheap. Well, that's actually kind of a steal. But I don't use them. Four. Wow. I should just buy that. That'll put me over. That'll put me over. I should buy it. Can you overcap? Yeah, I overcap. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see. Because I know you can have those. It was ice clusters. Entrust a retainer. Okay, she's got some. Because that's actually really that's a steal. That's a steal. That's absolutely a steal. And that's cheap too, so we'll just get a little bit more. I'm good on those for a long time now. Fire and lightning might be cheap until next expansion. Okay. 20 grand. 100k? 5,000? Yeah, sure. Take those. I'll take you too. Magitech. Wow, these have cratered. Holy crap. Wow. He's really cratered. They still make money, but... Oh, someone did a huge undercut, right? They should have probably sold 19,000. Okay, so it's... maybe once they start making them again, the price will go back up. I'll worry about that later. We'll see. Alright. Probably call it for today, at least for now. I would like to take care of some stuff. Make sure I got my other crap fixed in my inventory. There we go. Perfect. I think that's all I want to do. Yeah, I think that's all I want to do. Unless something comes up interesting right here really quick. No. Lots of loot for glams and seals. Actually, that's actually a good way to do it. Oh, the Void Arc? Oh. There's only... probably a level 100. I don't know, can you do that? Oh, someone's running Delibram. Oh. Interesting. I don't need to run Delibram yet. So, well, more people are coming on, so that's the reason why. But anyways, I'll probably be back some other time, so thanks for watching. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll talk to you later.